Hi Cancer, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your mid-month money and career tarot reading for the month of November 2021. So mid-November, okay? Don't really feel the need to cleanse your energy. I just took a shower, so I feel like my energy is quite cleansed. You might find that water is of great assistance in the second half of the month. Interesting. Maybe a source of relaxation. But I do want to thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like and comment, share your love on this channel, help it grow, help the community grow. So join the Cancer community here. If you're looking to book a personal reading with myself, do shoot down to the description box below where you will see the options pricing in my email. Just reach out and I will get that started for you, okay? As well, donations are more than accepted, more than appreciated ahead of time. The PayPal link is below for both readings and donations, okay? Don't stress over what doesn't resonate. Remember, this is general. Just take what does and enjoy it along the way, okay? There's something very peaceful but motivated and just kind of dedicated about your energy, all right? If you're here to hear about a Cancer in your life, you're more than welcome to join and be a little bit nosy. But don't forget the other placements within your chart, the other readings for the mid-month, as well as all the weeklies that I post. I feel the need to, in these, most of which I've reminded, to check out your Mars sign. If you don't know that, just look up your birth chart. It has a lot to do, or it's about your career, okay? We tend to forget that one, okay? Or I don't, but most people do. We're pulling from the Light Seers deck. No oracle cards for this one. Okay. For Cancer, mid-November, career and money. Money and career. Things might feel a little bit all over the place or a little bit out of order. Something you can't go after just yet. Why are you so calm though? Okay, other people may not be around you, or you might find that it kind of comes and it goes. Alrighty. So we have 3 bonus cards coming out, as well as the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You might be feeling a little bit emotional even though you're not showing it. That might be part of why you're coming off very calm. Just a lot happening behind the scenes, but you need to sort of accept those emotions as a growing part of your story, your chapter, your journey and path. Wow, there's a lot of ways to put it. But do you see the imagery? Just putting up your hands and just kind of going with the flow, accepting what you can't change, and just moving towards what you desire at this time. A level of success I feel some people don't expect from you, or you might find that your version of success that you desire in the second half of the month is changing in comparison to even the first half of the month or the previous months. Interesting. Don't focus on what other people think or how they view your situation or your future. It feels like you will be glowing to a certain extent, but in a very peaceful, calm, and a hint of depletion, you know, a little bit depleted kind of way. All right. You might feel like you are sort of drowning in your emotions behind the scenes, or just drowning in all the work you have to accomplish with the Moon card. Okay. Don't overthink. We also have for the bonus King of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. There's something that's been moving way too damn slowly, and it's going to give you a level of abundance this second half of the month, excuse me. You're going to find that it's quite shocking, or you might have expected it or were warned in a positive way, right? It was predicted through a tarot reading or something of the sort, or your own intuition, your own visions. And it's just bringing in some financial gain, some abundance and opportunity to expand or to grow. It feels like your efforts in something that's moving way too slowly, like a business, again, a project, a hobby, it could be your career choice, like your job. It's just starting to pay off. All that hard work, blood, sweat, and tears. Wow. But look, we have the King and Queen, a huge focus on a balance between your masculine and feminine side. You could find that you're one of the two, and there's say like you're the masculine, very in touch with that side of yourself these days, and you have a individual you're working with or wrapped up with financially, feels more career based, where they're more feminine, and you either balance each other out or you just work well together unexpectedly. okay? Or you sort of do one thing while they do another, and both needed to get completed for the business or for whatever it is that you work for or whoever it is you work for. Does that make sense? But then again, there's also another focus on you balancing out both sides of you. That was a lot for outside of these 6 cards. You could feel like you just have a lot going on, a lot to accomplish. Maybe working multiple jobs. 5 of Cups. Don't expect the worst, okay? Why you want something to come to an end, or you're focusing on what came to an end in the past, being pushed to spiritually. Could be a financial investment that fell flat, or just led you to back to something, or to success in a different form. All right, your world is changing. And there's a need for you to keep that beautiful Cancerian chin up in the air and expect the best at this time. Do not focus on what isn't working. But there's part of you that's pushed by the universe to acknowledge what isn't working, acknowledge what's not perfect, in order to move towards bigger and better, or to not settle. You might find that there's a work environment where you don't fully fit in, and it may not be a situation where they're making you, you're being kind of put in an uncomfortable position to move on to something bigger and better, but it just might be something you know intuitively is not meant to last forever. Wow. I feel like you're very calm and sort of calm, serene, but magical feeling. The same vibe came through in Libras, okay? They're a little bit more stressed than you are. The Magician, okay? Your manifestation skills are heightened, are very useful at this point in the month as you make your way to the middle of the 3rd week, all right? So that 5 of Cups was more so for the beginning of this 3rd week. You're reminded, you might see infinity symbols or just other ways of the universe and spirit to communicate with you, to remind you that the possibilities are endless at this time. And that you sort of, again, look at this imagery, have this magical way about you. You can transform a situation that isn't ideal and make it better for you, or just more beneficial. Or you just kind of getting a business off the ground slowly but surely over time. And again, it's taking its sweet time, but it's becoming more beneficial, more abundant. You're starting to see your efforts pay off more than you. It's like this should have happened sooner, but it's happening. Okay? You might start to see the future of something you've been investing your energy into, or even maybe something that's newer. It could be both if you're working both jobs, and you might see the future of a financial investment, like a living situation, or one that's on the horizon. All right, we're moving on to the Fool in reverse. Remember I said in the beginning, there's something you can't move towards just yet. There's a leap of faith you wish to take, but you can't. It's going to put you in this sort of down deep, even if you don't show it, you're feeling a little bit feisty. All right, a desire for this level of abundance, more justice, for something that didn't work out. It's like you were pushed back to a situation or towards something different for a reason, right? It might feel very sort of similar to something from the past, but it's like, okay, well, where's my justice in this situation? Or for what didn't work out, or for people that did you dirty in past career situations. Interesting. Why are they coming up when you're sort of doing your best to make the best, or to move on from all the difficulties? You see, there's a sword in both of these. You're not afraid to sort of whip it out and defend yourself, or defend your work, the quality of your work, or why you did something. Somebody might say towards the end of the the 3rd week of the month, that you didn't do something, or you said something you didn't. Does that make sense? In your work environment, it's like, no, I'm pretty on top of my shit right now. Interesting, we didn't clarify the Magician card. Let's go back. Keywording, let's go back. You need to revisit something, or feel like a whole opportunity is a form of revisiting, in a sense. You're manifesting so many opportunities to invest your money in. It's something you desire, or multiple things you desire, or it could be within your work opportunity. You might feel like you're manifesting more chances to make money. Does that make sense? More clientele, more donations for some of you, if that's relevant. Right? But all the meanwhile, you're depleted, you're a bit emotional, and you do want to spend time alone, or you're realizing you work best within your own energy. Even if other people do add positivity to your situation to a certain extent. That's the Hermit card over there if you can't see it. What do we have for the Fool card in reverse? This is a lot. That's how you're feeling. This is a lot, but it's not going to get the best of me. I've dealt with much worse in the past. And maybe part of why you're like remembering or just kind of thinking back or having dreams, even if it's just daydreams, of past situations that were similar or a past situation. King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles, all about money, my friend, all right? It just feels like you desire a level of leadership or something more mature, something more successful. And where you're at is not where you're meant to be for the long haul, okay? And it feels like you're very calm, cool, and collected, very mature these days, especially in this third week. Even in the fourth week, moving forward in general. But it's like there's nothing you can do to make this move faster with the Knight of Pentacles. It's meant to move slower, or it's like you work in an environment when things are a little bit slower paced, and it's a blessing in disguise. It's giving you a chance to breathe, all the meanwhile everything else around you is sort of stressful to a certain extent. Again, you might be running a business and working a full-time job or a part-time job or working multiple jobs, and it's a lot. You might find yourself doing one job within another one, even if you're not supposed to. Juggling a lot, multitasking, going through a balancing act. A very Two of Pentacles vibe. Weighing out options when it comes to where to put your money, but also being very smart about it these days when you maybe have sort of not overthought where your money was going previously. Just kind of like, okay. Anyways, moving on. The Tower. What is this all about? To begin the fourth week. Wow. Yeah, this is a long reading. Two of Cups, the Devil. Okay, it's the end of connection, or an end of you not feeling like you can celebrate moving forward, okay? Something, once again, that's been moving slowly. It's the end of you feeling as if there's no future, okay? An end of that sliver of doubt within your mind. Could be the end of you sort of trusting somebody within your work environment, all right? Being on with the Five of Cups, separating yourself from somebody who makes you expect the worst or doubt yourself. Could be putting a halt to updating somebody too much on your career or your financial investments. It's interesting because it's something that for a while you felt like couldn't come to an end. You know, you kind of separated yourself emotionally from, or you just felt like you couldn't plan the future of it. And now it's about to come to an end, or you're given clarity or a vision of the future of it coming to an end. So damn confusing. We have the Emperor twice in reverse. It's like it's not time for you to plan, or you don't feel the motivation to plan for something on the horizon, even though you know it's meant to be. Keep the hope alive when it comes to a passionate fresh start you desire, you deserve, that's meant for you, that's destined for you. All right, this is aligned with the Magician card, all right? Too many all rights, I'm so sorry. And it's like as soon as I saw that we were over 10 minutes, I felt the need to sort of rush to finish this up. And you might find that energies or the energy in the air is making you feel rushed to accomplish something, maybe a timed task or tasks. All the meanwhile, you can't plan for your bright future as much as you'd like to. The time will come. You're going to finish up the month getting an immense amount of downloads, a ton. You know, you're going to just sort of understand things a bit better, feel very connected to the universe, to spirit, to your own intuition. All right? The possibilities are truly endless. Wow, and do you see the way that just popped out, the Five of Wands? You're rejecting a level of feistiness around you, whether it comes to clientele, coworkers, people asking about your money, potential financial investments. You just being like, no, okay? Saying no to the never-ending battle at this point, being like, I'm going to do what's right for me, all right? And yes, I'll take care of those around me who are most important, but I gotta sort of protect my energy, my inner peace at this point. And you can see how peaceful this this High Priestess card is. A very spiritually connected second half of the month. Aligned with the Fool card, getting downloads on why you're in a situation that feels a little trapped, where you can't take a leap of faith just yet. The time will come. It's going to be better timing for you moving forward. Something needs to change before that happens, okay? But all the meanwhile, you're going to see that things are happening for you nonetheless, okay? You're going to see progress taking place in one area while another one is successful, but you're not succeeding in the way you thought you would have, or it's just not going to go as far as you once hoped or planned for. Does that make sense? You make your way into the beginning of December feeling very motivated and jumping for joy. or at least jumping out of bed feeling motivated to accomplish something different, okay? I feel the need to show this here. A huge focus on connections and how they're going to benefit you within your finances and your career, all right? So just allow yourself to release what doesn't work for you moving forward and focus on filling those last few cups because you truly owe it to yourself at the end of the day. So I hope this reading was truly helpful. I hope you have an amazing rest of the month, and I'll definitely see you next time. Bye, Cancer.